Yo, I need him to ask about Janet.
There's this girl named Lil Dead Janet. Do you know who that is? Look, dude, I just want to first off say thank you for taking the time to come on my stream. I know obviously the internet's exploding right now with what's going on, and you know,
you know what I'm saying, even letting me even come up here, you know what I'm saying, to talk about my situation, talk about my truth, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like,
I'm high in the chat,
man, so I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, being the man too, and also reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying, to see about the situation.
For anyone that just joined, the reason I'm watching this was girls. He has 3,000 bodies. Apparently, he was spreading herpes. Apparently, he somebody that I.
On everything today.
100%. 100%, man. And again, I'm glad that you know how serious the situation is. You know, it's not like a little thing we brush off here. You know, obviously, man, I know you're in this industry a lot. You know, a lot of people know who you are, and like you said, it's career and also life threatening. You know what I mean? You know, so it's great. Can you do me a favor? Can you possibly flip the phone horizontal? No. Yeah, just turn the phone so we can see you better. Yup. But swipe down the phone and turn the lock thing off. There you go. There you go. Perfect. All right, bro. So you talk to me where you want to start, because there's so much questions that I'm going to ask you and the world wants to know. And look, man, I just want to make things easier for you. And then I heard that you want to add some girls in a bit too. We can do that.
No, I also have some of my friends, that's saying coworkers that I've done many of my content and scenes with, so you know what I'm saying, like, it's not just
imagine this nigga ass,
from
everybody's I got crazy thoughts going.
First things first, I definitely want to speak out on everything. I'm actually very, very, very apologetic to my fans and my supporters and to everyone for one, even being silent for 3 days was a lot for me. I was going through a lot of hate, depression, which, you know what I'm saying, we all go through on a daily basis. The reason I stayed silent for 3 days is because, one, when I first found out about it,
fans is nuts.
I literally went straight to get tested. Like, I cannot play about that. Like, this is something that literally, like, consecrate. I'm forced. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make great content, you sell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is
great
like
content.
Why would I not be taking care of myself? One. So when I first found out about this whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole situation blowing up, I strictly went straight to get tested.
Oh.
Even right now, I'm currently still waiting on my results. My results will be in by tomorrow. So tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, we could definitely hop on the stream.
Wait, nigga, he said he just found out.
I have no problem showing my whole results to the world. Because at the end of the day, like, this is like safety, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is something we
definitely. I'm cool with that. We could do the live results of your STD test tomorrow. I'm cool with that. Tomorrow, yeah. But look, man, I'm already knowing how serious you took that. You got in the lab right away.
Man, I know that
the test. You did all the stuff that you needed to do. You professionally handled that, and I'm sure that people that you've worked with would really appreciate that. Well,
right. Just like you said, because literally it's crazy. It's like, you can't say that I'm spreading something when, for one, two, she stated that I've been spreading HSV and HIV since 2021, which definitely was false. I have proof right here. I have my testing from 2023 of my HSV. So
that's the goddamn
you might not know this, but 2 out of 3 people in the world have HIV. You do know that, right?
No, so no. Can you explain that?
Okay, so with HSV1 is.
Start pulling out stats. Yo, this is how you know a nigga cook. Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna hear him out, but it's not looking too good. Where did he get that? Where did he get that from?
He might results to it here as well. I'll actually type it up for you. My bad. I don't know if you can see my screen, y'all.
I'm gonna zoom in.
So, can you
lower the brightness just a little bit?
So
I'm pulling up my results.
2 out of 3 got it, and I don't got it, and Aiden don't got it. Let's do the math here. Boom. Chat. Who got herpes in chat?
Okay. Yep. I could see it. So it says here. Yep. Scroll down a little bit. I see it. Yep. Collected. And it says
So
non-reactive and negative.
So you see, if it says negative, of course that means you do not have it.
Okay.
What are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you explain what that means?
So positive for HSV1 means you do not have herpes. It means you have had probably like cool sore, muscle, stuff like
Nigga,
that.
I did
This
not
is
take
very
no
common.
bum ass Golden Boy trophy. I'm in the middle of finding out if I have AIDS. I'm watching Ada Ross.
My chat said Max.
I'm watching Ada Ross.
You are where?
Okay, there we go. Boom. Be quiet.
In those type of shoes.
No, that all my life I don't have.
Yeah,
this.
it says. I'll just read the statistic. It says globally, it's estimated 64% of the people under 50 have HSV1, which is the main cause of oral herpes.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Where are your HSV1 herpes now? If you don't mind me asking, does it show up? How does that work?
I've not had like an outbreak or anything like so. But I'll say like if it was to anything wrong, it would probably be muscle like a sore.
Got you. How often do you have an outbreak?
I don't have your trophy.
I can't even recall. I haven't had
Search
an
the room,
outbreak.
nigga.
But anyways, that is just on here. That's not genital herpes, correct?
No.
Right. So technically what the person is saying, and again, I would love to eventually have you and that person on together if she's with it.
That's in LA. Before we fuck, she wanna smoke outside. Me and the set was two men in the bitch off that moon rap. I was trying to fuck on his, he was trying to fuck on mine. That's in LA bitch for you. They gon' fuck two at a time. Cool around like a
10th. When we filmed on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test. She never even showed me a test. I was wrong as a content creator for even working with her, but just knowing how desperate she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her.
Damn, I need the money.
She said she needed to make money for her mom. I really just wanted to make a lot of content. So as y'all see, me and Danae shot 4 videos that day. The first video, nothing. As you see, I have nothing. I have no reactions. I have no marks. I have nothing. As we started to film, constantly filming, we filmed 4 scenes. On the last scene, of course, when she's orally, you know what I'm saying, like she's giving me oral, but like it's very aggressive. Sometimes her teeth might start scratching me, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. We filmed 4 scenes.
Damn, only 4?
And you trying to tell me the first time, you know what I'm saying, we ever did anything.
Wait, is he saying they got the choppers?
I understand what you're trying to reference here. And again, so what do you believe is that, you know, obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? You think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think that happened to her?
I'm going to be very 100% honest. And as a man, we all know, even as content creators, yes, we, you know what I'm saying, we might have, you know what I'm saying, like had sexual relations done with work, but it's like after work, what happens? We meet other regular people, we, you know what I'm saying, have other regular, which is uncommon for, which is undocumented.
Okay.
This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men.
Damn, he calling her ass a tree.
But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And I showed you 2.
So he's calling her cat. I like that.
And also too, I'm waiting tomorrow. As soon as the results come, the whole world will see. Everybody.
Damn, she tried to f Silky Woo too.
100%. We could do it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
Damn.
No. I want to hear your thought. What were you saying?
I want to hear what you said.
No, I was gonna say we could do that tomorrow. You could show your tests tomorrow. But what were you gonna say? You know it's crazy, bro. What were you about to say? You know it's crazy.
You know what's crazy? It's like a lot of situations like this happen with a lot of young black creators. You know what I'm saying? This game happens to white, Asian, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody. But it's like you never really understand until like you really put in the shoe. It's like a lot of people will really pray on your downfall and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing this to awareness. Like a lot of people are making this entertainment, but then again, it's like a lot of people's health have been, seriously put at risk. Like I'm getting calls from numerous people, spreading rumors, spreading false allegations, accusations. Like
Nigga said that Sky Bree.
It's crazy.
Well, of course, bro. Thank you for coming on. And again, I want to have the other side on as well. My question to you is this: the reason why I brought you on is because I've had those relationships with somebody who were to be having sex with you, and I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that. So, have you ever had sex with Sky Bree?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Yo, I need him to ask about Janet.
Good. Yeah.
I need him to
perfect.
ask
Then you just
about
cleared me
Janet.
Sky. Sky's clean and we're as clean as a whistle. That's great. So,
You good, my bud. You good.
so what about Deshae? I know Deshae. I saw a clip about Deshae and this girl. Can you speak on the Deshae situation?
Man, time like when we did content
I
was
need
so
him to
long
ask
ago.
about
So it's
Janet. Oh, he still got you right now.
I honestly, I'm not saying the shit or nothing, but like, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I ain't got.
What about, there's this girl named Lil Dead Janet. Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again?
Janet. I know you have 3,000 bodies. I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking.
I'm gonna get like, even the 3,000 bodies thing, like, it's like everybody believes everything. Like, I could say I got 5,000 bodies. Like, you gonna believe that?
Let's be real. You obviously don't have a lot of bodies. That's okay though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just show me you just took a test. So it's like, and it's good to have. I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly have to be making sure you're clean and stuff like that. Yeah, I just the reason. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead?
I never heard her name.
Yes!
Okay.
Wow.
Yes!
Wow.
No, my boy Max, he just texted me and said, please ask about Janet. I asked. Yeah, she's good. Okay.
I mean, like there's literally tons of girls like this. Like, you telling me she's the only girl? Like, there's tons of girls that's literally like spoke about it. Said Gucci Third Leg never gave me anything. When I worked with him, it's always been good vibes, good content. We had to test. With her, I had a test. She didn't have a test. Like, it's crazy how, as a young black man, it's like you're always gonna take the downfall. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask,
Silky,
Ashley
what?
G. Do you know who that is?
Did this nigga just say no?
She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban
This
girl.
nigga wanted me to get burned.
Bad little Ashley G.
Bro.
Bad little she go.
you got a picture of her?
I do. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Conviant.
Also, to Ada, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
I know that you.
No, I don't know, Shawty.
Okay, you don't know.
I don't know, Shawty.
Okay. All
Like,
right.
there's also a few other things I also want to talk about too. So
Whatever you want to talk about, let's have an open discussion. If you would like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Even with the whole content situation, like OnlyFans content, I'm done with everything.
Oh, so you're retiring as a porn star? You're done.
Gucci's Third Leg is retired. I'm done with everything.
Wait, I
Because
thought it was-
for one, it's like,
loaned it.
man, like when I first got into content, like I was doing it, like just for, for the money, of course, and like just for the excitement it brought me at work. But just knowing how much situations, how much, like how much it's like kind of like it's affecting other people around me.
Why are y'all
It's like
saying
I
no?
personally, like, I don't care how much money I'm
What
making.
the is wrong with
I
y'all,
personally
bro?
would, like rather just lead more peaceful life where it's like, really.
Bro, what is wrong with y'all niggas?
Hey, hello. Can you hear me? Yo.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Buying a track off
Your
while
mic.
selling dick is
No,
nuts.
your mic.
That shit is nuts.
Okay, try to fix that really quick. Maybe hang up and come back.
Yeah,
I'm about to add
man,
academics. He said he's about to say all this shit and ask the real shit. So, Ak about to join up.
What are you?
Are you muted? Are you muted?
Man, this nigga. This nigga.
Yo.
Miss Trigger Happy. I did not Miss Trigger Happy. Nigga.
Try
I saw
hanging
that
up
shit.
and coming back in. Tom, send a text for him to hang up and come right back in,
I did not fuck
please.
Miss Trigger Happy, gang. What's wrong with y'all? I'm not just out here selling on a corner. Nigga, I don't be Yuri.
Tom.
Nigga. Yeah,
Yeah,
first of all, that's my friend, so that would have nothing to do with me.
Let's see here.
Second of all,
I'm gonna just.
obviously,
He's gonna want to add
want
some
my
girls
friend
in,
to
so I'm
catch
gonna add
nothing, but
academics
it's not my business
as
man.
well. Yo,
Not
can you
gonna
hear
lie.
me? Hey,
Oh, we go.
there we go. Okay, do you have the girls that you want to add in the Discord?
Did y'all see that?
Your mic broke again. I don't know what's going on here. Your mic up again.
No, was that Celine, bro? Oh my God!
Is there a way
There we
that
go. It's good. It's good.
okay, cool.
What were we gonna say?
I'm about to
Send your Discord. Send the Discord
Nah,
of the
we gotta
girl
ask if Victoria-
to Tav. You
We
guys
gotta
have his number.
ask if
Send
Victoria was
it-
in the mix.
and he'll add them in. He'll add them in.
So her Discord link.
Send it to Tav. Send the Discord stuff to Tav, and he's gonna send it to my buddy Prismel, and then Prismel's gonna add her in here. You're just gonna hear. I'm gonna create the group, and you're gonna have to join the new call.
Who the
Join this new call I'm inviting you to.
nigga? Who are these bitches?
Okay.
This all Aiden body, I guess.
Okay, now just send the girls' profiles to Prismel, and he's gonna add them in. Okay, now just send the girls' profiles to. I don't know why there's an echo.
Oh yeah, that's probably me. Get my camera on and shit. Feel me?
I like the Halloween setup.
Come on, man. Big act in the building, man.
Gucci, this is act to help clear things up because he's gonna start. It's academics. It goes everywhere.
All right, man. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how they try to slander black.
They trying to slander a black man.
Man.
I know, man. You can hear me,
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
brother. Listen. I'm just here to get some clarity for the. You fucked the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. Niggas, I'm keeping it a beat.
Niggas, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of my friends, they've been flying out OnlyFans bitches for a long time. They call me nervous. Like niggas just call me like, yo,
kinda
this
look
is
like
like
Travis
game
Hunter.
7 nervousness. Brother, I know you laughing, but I gotta ask. Brother, you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that shorty shit. They said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your no homo. When you wish, come on, bro. Like, so you tell me that was just random?
All right. For one, there's nothing. As you see, there's a cut. Literally, it's damn near like the size of a like a little ass.
What? There's a lesion on your penis, brother. Like, listen.
Wait, can I see it?
No. Whoa.
Look.
I know. I'm gonna look it up. Let me look it up. Let me find the picture of it. Hold on.
His dick.
Let me show you something.
I gotta see.
I'm gonna show you. All right. You trying to tell me Alicia grows in one day? I mean, not in a day, but a couple hours.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video?
So
That happened aggressive. You know, saying like aggressive aura, like.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open cut. Number one,
this top tier content. Man,
I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans
make sure to get all this.
It's just not as regulated as like the industry, which is primarily based in LA.
Wait, chat. That
Brother,
Ack
do you
examined
think
his
it was
dick.
safe for you to have sex with somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
Thing about it is, knowing the situation she was in, I literally told her. She literally said she needed 4 videos. Like she literally said,
finna show the.
like,
I know he's not finna show the.
You told
No, he's
her,
not.
yo, my
No, he's not.
penis.
I literally look. I literally said I have a cut on my. I mean, I have a cut on my penis.
Oh
now.
my god.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right. You know what I mean? Because shout out to my boy Aiden, but Aiden trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. you gotta tell me if she's lying because Aiden finna get on. Yo, Aiden, I might have the plug. We might get her on here tonight.
Okay.
Hold on. She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow on your. That shit was crazy.
Hair, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, act.
No.
It grows on my. I'll show you right now. No, I'll show you. It does. I can vouch. Hair grows on my. It grows on my dick.
Hair grow on my dick.
I'm a vouch. It does. It grows on my dick too.
Yo.
Hair grow on my.
Bro.
Nah, don't show it. No, don't show it. Please don't show it.
Hey, bro. So you're telling me when you're shaving, you're shaving up your shaft?
Yes, I gotta shave everything.
Oh,
No, I will vouch. Hair grows on my penis too.
Not on my tip.
Then I'm gonna keep it real. AK, I don't know if you noticed, but if you shave, it grows like 2 inches, bro. Like no funnies. Like
What?
Hold on. We're talking about on the shaft. Like, we're not talking about pubic hair.
On my life, it grows on my shaft. I swear my life it does. On my dick, it
Why
does.
does he want to convince us of that so bad? We
I'ma send you
believe
it. Watch.
nigga. Shut up.
okay, nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
We believe.
How are you gonna
man.
say don't do that when I could go find your right now if I wanted to? Come on, bro.
Wait. I'm not trying to get TMI. So, how did you? So, like,
Adam, Adam,
you said there was no.
How come nobody's literally ever like accused me? Like this is the first. Okay,
Hold on. I got an answer for that. Here's the thing. From what I don't know a lot of these workers. I only interact with some of these when I'm trying to fly them out. I really think that the OnlyFans market is some really nasty bitches. Okay, here's the reality of it. This woman who came out to accuse you, she probably and I'm not saying you have it, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it. So she looks stupid.
Someone said act out of
would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower.
Men arguing whether hair.
Who the fuck is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself. So I think she's speaking up, basically saying you probably got other women who got infected. They're just not.
Multiple women that I recently just filmed with that got tested and their results showed up negative.
Oh no, but all right. I mean, we don't have to get into some of the health when it comes to that, but we all know testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this through watching them little workers like do their little spaces today, and watch health providers talk to them. You get false positives.
If your shit fucked up, we good.
Because I want to stay on. Like, nigga, we seen something on that video, right? You say you filmed 4 scenes. Mm-hmm. Who the says mid scene? Yo, let me shave mid scene.
I never said that. I never said that. I feel like you're getting the story wrong now.
No. What she said, you told her it was from shaving.
Hey,
you said hair grows
right
on your
now.
Dick,
send me the girl's Instagram. I'm gonna DM her and get her on stream tonight.
Now,
send me the girl's IG right now.
You also said earlier, you said act. Well, this for the people. She was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bit your dick.
I was shaving. Got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger
for the people.
You know what I'm saying? Cut. When, of course, she was giving me oral. One scene, 2 scene, 3rd scene, 4th scene. Like, it's going to kind of, like, get bigger. The cut's going to get bigger. I never said I was cutting my dick mid-scene and said, oh, let's shoot.
Act really care about the hair on his dick. Right?
So,
what is he?
By the way, and again, I think it's because it's herpes and there's a taboo with it, and also people don't really understand how it's tested for and how, like, first of all, somebody could have it and be asymptomatic, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I get why everything's viral about it, but you're saying that you 100% hand on the Bible, you have never had any type of outbreak, right? And again, you've never had an outbreak before. And that particular thing that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking,
oh wait, no, she didn't.
Like, dude, I Googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And, I don't know too much about male, but I hear you run that scene. Like, a lot of girls want to collab with you. Apparently, she wanted to collab with you. Brother, it kind of like part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, all the girls. They need you more than you need them. That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but it's like, yo, bro, she gonna either have to deal with it or whatever. And you probably did keep it a little bit 100 with her, like, yo, bro, you see what's up. And she, thirsty for the collab, still went ahead with it. Now she's trying to expose you. Here's my thing, though, right? Like, you're coming on Adin's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes, ever.
Never.
Okay, so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl? Actually, he has girls here that he's worked with. When did you work with the girls, by the way?
Did they DM you? I mean, did they send you?
Prismel, did you get the girls'
AK wants the
Discord?
hot rod.
So, okay, let's see. Let's see. And when was the last time that you had sex with the girl?
5 weeks ago.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you one more? If all this is cap, right? Two things come to mind.
I want to see his third leg. Time down.
She's saying something that could ruin your reputation. Have you thought about suing? And number two, why would you quit doing if it's not true?
Only because, for one, it's like
That's a good question.
stuff like this has happened a lot. A lot of accusations and okay, bro, like you gotta like come on. Like, what you doing?
Tell your manager to hit my manager. My manager's asking. I need the Discord.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Tell
ain't
your manager to
managing
send
no
me over
long
my
nigga, bro. Pause.
Alright,
That's
bet.
crazy. I don't know about that.
Wait, so yeah, that's actually to answer
nigga got a
that question,
manager?
or you can answer that question. So yeah, what makes you just basically want to call this quits? Like what?
Actually,
if you basically
now
are
that I
proven innocent,
think about it,
then why would you call it quits? Why would you not continue to work? Because then your name is as hot as it possibly could
That's
be,
the
so you
easiest
can
way
make
to
more
talk
porn
to
and make
all
the
the
most money
bitches.
you've ever made. So why would you call it quits?
I mean, for one, I've already been enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect my peace, family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot. It's a lot to do with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like content was not the first thing I wanted to do.
Why would he
It's
retire?
just something
Bro.
I just kind of like fell into my hands. When I
Damn, wait, hold
I
on.
met Tiana Trump, but at the end of the day, it's like, what can I say? I'm ready for the next chapter, honestly.
And by the way,
He would make more money than he ever did.
Yeah.
you know how people would react,
would he
right?
quit?
Like when she posted that up, there's obviously I feel like there was a lot of sex education given
Tiana.
out this week when people are trying to figure out what's what. But
Wait, who fucked Tiana?
even if I'm going by your story, you say you had a small cut by a razor,
Who
I guess,
fucked
and
Tiana?
then her teeth got a little bit more in tune, and then made it worse, so it looked
Niggas
like that
just
by the fourth
saying
scene. Did you not like review
Y'all
the
don't know
content to be
nothing.
like, yo, niggas is gonna think
Y'all
I'm
don't know
burning? Like, yo,
nothing.
this is your career, of course, at the time, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put this out because if niggas, like, obviously we know when niggas are watching, unless they're Adin, they're not looking at your penis. Adin watches all penis, trust me.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally,
God.
I don't look at. Well, I have to see it in the for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves. I'll be real. I need to
that's
watch
some
her
real
get penetrated by a penis.
Nah, I
but
feel it.
particularly
It's true.
like speaking like
Not no
I'm
more,
sure a
man,
lot of
in
girls
my
like
day.
that as well. Watching a girl finger herself, she's kind of like playing for the camera. Watching her get and penetrated, it's better for me to jerk off and.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking, like, yo, put like this,
weirdo.
yo, even if it was like knowing, like basic sex ed history, right?
Weirdo.
If I was having sex with the girl,
Weirdo, dog.
right, and say, all right, let's say it was a shaving issue, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes, why would I put that video? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like say
I don't even
you
know
were
what
peeing
I'm
on a girl,
saying.
golden
I'm still
shower,
thinking
you
about
pee a
what
little
the fuck
cloudy.
this
You
nigga
don't
just said.
say, yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other. Did you?
Nigga, my name is Kick Sign Me. That was just always my kick name because PlaqueBoyMax not available. Get off my fucking balls, nigga. Y'all just be saying shit, bro. Please be quiet.
Yo, act.
Be quiet.
It's up to you, Gucci. We could,
Yeah.
Gucci. We could have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you would like, Danae Davis says she's down. No, okay. So act. We'll do it after.
Bring her in.
Okay, tomorrow then, or whatever. We'll do you and Danae tomorrow. She's down to come in right now. But we could push it till tomorrow.
Yeah, because I have my guest already.
Yeah, well, hold on. Have you thought about legal action? Because she's accused you. I know they're now throwing around allegedly, but she's accusing you of having an infected. Which, by the way, that would be a crime, right? So if you are aware that you are diagnosed with herpes and you are intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing that you contracted it, you are actually committing a crime. That she's accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, clearly you don't want to get on the stream now with her. Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not going to keep saying this about you? Because she's saying you're spreading it.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I want to get these.
I've already been.
That's
what it. After my results tomorrow, I definitely will.
Gucci, let's get these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before, a decision is made, or opinions are made. I want to obviously see what you wanted to bring in here. You had some girls that you wanted to interview. Hello?
I'm adding them right now.
Okay, well, if you just send their Discords, yeah.
For anyone that's asking what's going on,
after this, they is down to do it as well.
They're adding the girls. I don't know if he gonna add Janet, but I think we in the clear, guys. PlaqueBoyMax does not have herpes. Okay, niggas talking about trigger happy, never trigger happy. Regardless, though, yeah, we finna finish watching this, and then he gonna talk to the girl who supposedly caught it. The day girl,
right? Because the first thing I said, if a dude like. Let me injury to my penis. And it was a zipper. Like, like your zipper caught in some shit. I've never shaved the shaft. I'm talking about shaft. I've never shaved the shaft of my penis. I'm today years old knowing that dudes are, to keep it real, I don't even shave my balls. And I don't want to ask Aiden, but I don't shave my balls that close. You're going to have to lick on a couple of hairs. I'm sorry.
I got to shave my balls because I can't have her just licking hairy balls.
No, we're talking about a wolf shit. I'm talking about this shit's not a bald egg. You get what I'm saying? Yo, it's no way your is growing that much hair that you're like, let me get a
Well, I'll vouch. My is hairy. It's thick. Next time I shave my pubes, I'll send you a picture of the hair.
Yo, we're not talking about pubes. Look, all right, this is like pause. This is the shaft.
Okay.
So you're telling me the shaft, there's mad hair right here?
Yes, because it's so hairy. Yes.
I never heard that before.
Okay. I'm Italian and I'm Jewish. We Italians and Jew, hairy. The hairs are so thick that it goes against my shaft.
Yo, bro, we don't know about you Caucasoids, but they said my boy is from Nigeria. That's not how they rock in Nigeria.
I will vouch. I'm not trying to. I'm not. I'm a vouch.
They say you were Nigerian. Are you Nigerian?
Yeah.
Well, I do want to vouch.
I'm on that job.
A lot of Nigerian men, they have like their pubes are like afro-y.
Nah, this shit mad. I thought we
it's a good thing. That helps you. That helps you, Gucci. That helps beat your face.
Are we talking about penis pills?
I watch, bro. Like, damn, y'all think I don't watch?
It is crazy, dude.
Yo, I know the young woman is connecting. I'll say this. I do think this is an important moment for the OnlyFans community. I think the OnlyFans community is that it's very unregulated, and I'm not saying I agree with what Gucci said, but this does happen a lot, right? So a lot of the porn community, I'm not saying like porn stars or people outside of that community that tries to like have tested and blah blah, but there's a lot of OnlyFans people who are just everybody, and who knows? Maybe Shorty did go with some random guys and caught it. Or maybe Gucci caught it from some random hoes. Who knows?
Yo.
Right.
I'm not part of that
community,
Gucci. Nigga.
Yeah.
If you could put your camera on, I think she's here. She just has to answer the call.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she should be joining any second.
I am not part of that community. Right. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Hey, is a woman joining now a woman you've had sex with?
I'm going to pee.
After the Nay thing? And you've had sex with her unprotected, correct?
Hello? Yes, sir.
Let's see if she bad.
She also seen my results too as well.
Okay, she's.
Can we see her face?
She's on
Now-
right now.
I
Oh my god, can I turn my camera off?
Yeah, we just can't have anything explicit. So, like, if you have a dildo or anything like that, none
What's
of
going
that.
on, Bianca? How you doing?
What's up?
What's up, baby?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, what's your name? For everyone to know.
I go by Bianca Blue.
Bianca Blue. Okay. How do you know Gucci?
Me and Gucci, we shot in February and we shot in July.
Okay. Now you understand the
she's top 3. Get the out of here, nigga.
recently there's a whole saga. There's a woman claiming that she contracted herpes from Gucci. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your experience with him?
My thoughts on what's going on right now is I'm actually still trying to see exactly what is real and what is not real. I'm with everybody else on this. As far as my experience with Gucci, it's been nothing but, I mean, we haven't ever had an issue. I've never caught anything from Gucci. The first time his test results were 72 hours too old for my liking. So we shot with a condom. The first time I shot with him in February, it was no head, full condom scene. That's just that. So the second time I shot with him in July, we had full test results. We shot 7 scenes that day. It was like,
Damn.
I was there for like, I think we were there in Houston for like 19 hours together, and then I went right back home. And it was no problems.
Now this
He
somebody
edits the
daughter,
content, he
gang.
sends the content. Like, as far
Holy
as a
shit.
coworker in this, he's been nothing but 10 out of 10.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. Act, do you see her? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Aiden. Do you have a camera that you can display or no?
I do not want to be on camera currently because I wasn't really prepared to be on camera tonight.
Gotcha.
Look,
Okay.
yeah, like literally, this is my first time even telling her about the stream, because when she found out about the situation, lied to me. I was getting death
Bitch,
threats,
you don't
hate
gotta
comments.
fuck
She was
this
the only
time.
one of the only people to
You don't
call me,
gotta
kind
fuck
of just
this
like
time. All you
tell
gotta do
me,
is show
okay,
your
like
face,
Gucci,
bitch.
like you saying you could come out about your truth, and saying you could let everybody know,
God
you know, saying, and she kind of pretty much
Man,
encouraged me to kind of
OnlyFans girl be the
like speak
shy
up,
as
because
hell.
I would just.
You don't want to be on camera.
Hey Gucci, so
You're
she
camera
mentioned
shy.
that the first time you guys shot, your tests weren't up to date for her liking. Is that normal for you, where
No
you
makeup.
might be about to film a scene with a woman, but maybe your test results isn't that current? Because again, we're at this stage of,
How often do you guys
and this is
test
where
for
I'll also
STDs,
bring
chat?
her back into it.
What? Bro.
The thing about
Honestly,
this
though,
herpes thing is that it's not
frequent
always
enough to know I
easily
don't got
detected
herpes.
via tests. I think on the regular standard panel that most people have these tests done on,
Yeah,
not
they don't
even,
put
it's not even put on that. It's detected via a direct blood test, but even then, it has false positives. So sometimes even your primary care physician will be like, unless you're having symptoms, they won't necessarily go out of their way and test for it. So I'm asking you, and I'm asking her, how confident is she that it seems like she's confident you maybe didn't have an outbreak, but is she confident you don't have herpes at all?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I was asking her.
Oh my God.
Yo,
It seemed like she was
passionate as
confident that you didn't have an outbreak, but I'm wondering how confident is she that she knows for a fact that you don't have the virus at all?
Okay, so is that a question for me?
So
to ask her, like,
it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yo, a nigga in chat just said, fuck this, I'm about to beat the bro, take mines, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Come on. Y'all gotta keep doing y'all job. Time this nigga out. He's nuts.
For the world is waiting for these test results.
Right. Gucci, what time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings, you know what I'm saying, like kind of usually backtrack. I usually get my results like 2 p.m.
We
3
will
p.m.
be waiting on.
And by the way,
long
Gucci,
dick
like,
results.
so in the
Hold on,
porn
I'm ordering
community,
food.
they use like the same testing facility, right? Are you using that same testing facility, or are you using a private one where you have to? Because I think when they use the same one, go ahead.
there's 3 common places that a lot of people go.
Innocent or guilty, chat.
Get tested. My most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a black-owned in Atlanta. I go to Talent Testing usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA because I know it comes back quicker.
Get tested.
Then
be honest.
When I'm just like,
honest.
you know, saying back home, I go to my regular doctor.
So the one that you're waiting for tomorrow, because I believe what people have told me is that the talent testing one actually populates that other people could see it. That's within the industry. Are you going to that one or Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, it's then upon you. Like, how can we verify it? Because again, your private physician can.
Definitely.
How will we be able to verify it?
I believe I just have to pull up on my phone. Honestly, you can't fake the truth on the phone. You know, the truth is right there.
Really quick. I have a question for you, bro. So I want to know the first thing. Obviously, like, let's just say you are. It's a 2-part question. Let's say tomorrow comes and your results are all negative. How are you going to take action? Are you going to countersue? Are you going to, like, I need to know what you're going to do because it does.
Gucci like DMB, but I aired him because I like staying clean. Hey, look, nigga, that's what I like to hear. Janet.
Getting 10,000 in profits to sexual awareness companies.
Hey, just to clarify, because you did say you're going to your private physician. If the industry as a whole is unsatisfied, right? Because they're going to say, our eyes see this, and if your tests that you present at that point say otherwise, they might say, we want you to be then retested via talent testing, which is something that is a industry standard rather than your... Yeah, are you down to get retested via the industry standard that they could also verify by?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I've got
a condom NFT
testing multiple times.
And by the way, you also said that so you
who's buying that?
So you say you're also like promoting a condom. Are you promoting anything that might? Because here's the thing: what people might not know, and Aiden, it's not a laughing matter, brother. Like, we're serious.
The thing that I'm not laughing at. I'm not laughing at. Really?
Now you want to be serious? Don't do that.
No,
this is
Aiden. Don't do that, shit, bro. I laughed at the part where you said. No. I'm laughing at the part where it's about an NF. Can you guys let me finish? Holy. Bro, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. But you're making an NFT. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. How can I not laugh at that? You're making an NFT out of a condom. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. You're not taking it seriously. You're making it. You're trying to profit off of this whole thing. You're making an NFT out of a. See, you're laughing. You know it's a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on, bro. I did want to ask because condoms doesn't necessarily prevent herpes transmission. I know the current conversation is about.
I couldn't keep it in with the
HSV too. Have you thought about that in your
he's trolling?
Whatever you're trying to push to help safe sex? Because some people might.
Okay. I talk about if I was to be positive. Of course, like if I was to be positive, positive or negative, I still want to bring awareness to this because like this is something that not even just the community, like as like OnlyFans content creators, but the whole world does not know about HSV. If they do not know about something, it's like it's gonna keep spreading. That's like,
hey, I wanted to ask you a question, and I don't know if you're gonna answer it in a way that I think you'll answer, but I'll ask it anyway.
Actually,
I thought ahead of you coming on here tonight, a possible answer you would say is that, hey, listen, there is a very taboo thought about HSV.
I was breaking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say there's a very taboo thinking of the public about HSV2, not only in the world but in the industry. How much percentage in the OnlyFans industry do you think may have?
Good question. Good question.
We already spoke on that. I
No,
mean,
no.
well, you doing it.
I'm
Me and
No. I'm talking about HSV2. You spoke about HSV1, which you said
Oh.
closer. I'm talking about HSV2. How many people in the OnlyFans community do you think that maybe they don't film during an outbreak? Maybe they're not, because
Jamba
again,
Juice.
this is something where if you don't have an
I get
outbreak,
White
you
Gummy,
kind of like hide about it.
Mango Madness.
How much
Yeah,
people do you think?
And
Because now it's
Caribbean
becoming a big deal
All
because essentially they're saying someone filmed with it.
What's the percentage?
Well, if
Right
if
now,
it
look
wasn't
up.
this
Hold on.
film, they would never know.
HSV2 percentage.
So, how much people do you think in the
A
OnlyFans
lot.
community?
A lot of people.
Wow,
Just
still pretty
I'm gonna
popular, bro.
Like keeping it real, Adam. A lot of people.
Who the fuck?
Nobody will say nothing. People who do not even do content, they barely even get tested. Like I got friends. I'll literally ask them like, "When's the last time you got tested?" They'll tell me like 3 years.
Hell no.
Yo, it says here about
Hell
12%
no.
of people under the
When's
age
the
of
last
50
time-
have HSV2.
Last
So
week.
HSV2.
The nigga Trent said this exactly why I didn't f that OF girl. Yeah, you ain't because you was scared, nigga. I can't even let you get away with that lie. You was scared, nigga. You got scared. You have scaredy, nigga. Just be honest with yourself, boy. God here. That is not why you didn't f that. Gucci Gates gave me HSV3, my statement about it. Isn't that a YouTube channel, nigga? Oh, that's H1V1. Yo, Krager, you're a bitch, nigga. Yo, moderate, please.
Oh hell.
Wait,
Because I
rap?
could name you. Hold on. I could name you like
I
all
hear
of,
a lot about artists.
no, I could name you 20 popular Instagram models that the word is they have it, and every
Oh,
time I see a new
H3.
nigga f***ing them, I'm like, if I'm hearing that, they must have heard it, which means maybe they both got it. And it's
That's
something that, you know, it's
Not to
it's
turn them
more
down, but
taboo
starting
in the
today, I'm
outside
done with the
world than
OnlyFans.
industry.
You feel me?
Like, and it's like I don't
No
get
more.
that because it's like
No more.
us.
This
we
is too scary.
literally have to get
If you
tested.
get the
content creator,
OnlyFans-
porn star, you gotta get tested at least twice.
Now look, if you just take a pic, Ruby Rose, I
As
was
a rapper,
any day of the
just
week.
one person, like
if you
nobody's
get on your OnlyFans, I'm not doing it.
requiring you
Sorry.
to have your test
Sorry.
requirements. Just like I
Sorry.
said, Danae Davis never even showed me a test. I'm not even sure if she even got
Except-
tested ever before me. That's what I'm
Like
saying.
two
Like
people.
her having HIV, I'm not denying her as a victim. I respect that, but still, she does not have to be my victim. She's been with.
What
Danae
musicians have
Davis
it,
has been
chat?
with constant rappers. Blueface. I'm not even sure who else. Like, I'm not about to sit here and drop names, but come on, like, Wayne
You
like
said
that.
time for Diana.
Hey, would you believe, based on the timeline, right? And I'm pretty sure you've seen her videos and stuff like that. Do you believe that she contracted? You said
Yeah, I see her.
not.
I've been seeing her.
You said she might be a victim, just not your victim.
What is
Do you
this
think
girl
she
doing in
contracted
here?
that before you or after you? And were you worried? Because again, if she has it and she too, you don't seem too worried. But are you like, God damn, like did this chick burn me? Because she claiming you burned her.
Nigga said dream I'm finna be
Like, thing is, of course I'm worried, but just like I said, I literally just got tested, so I'm waiting on my results too.
Are you worried? And if you did contract it, would you think that she gave it to you?
For sure, I would know she gave it to me.
Nah,
In 2023,
I know
I already
too
was
much about
tested for HSV1.
the porn industry, bro.
Okay.
I was negative.
Dream on Allen got some.
So
And I had hold up.
He showed it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching. Okay, so it's a possibility that she's blaming you while the whole time she gave it to you.
Nah,
if
that
you
red-
have it.
that
Not
red
saying you
is
do.
scary.
Not saying you do. Jesus.
Got it. So
That's a possibility.
So there's a world then. There's a world that she also could have given it to you. Well, I don't want to put. I hope nobody gets it. First
Is
of all,
his manager naked?
Man, this is crazy.
Well, I do want to ask this question. So, if okay, she claims she has it. We're just gonna go on an imagination, right? World. If you do have it, I know you say you're quitting, but let's just say any OnlyFans male star, especially someone of your magnitude, if they did have
I
or
wanna fuck this
contracted
nigga,
HSV2, would that be a career ender? Or would it just mean you have to take more precautions? Like, would people still film with you? And I guess I could ask that to that young lady who's here. If she knew you had it, would she still film with you?
Chat. What
So,
other girls do you
of
also want to
course,
know? Ask girls.
And that's
Girls
where
in
like
chat.
you're saying like sexual can come.
Oh,
So
Miss Trigger.
there is many you know what I'm saying, content creators who are HSV2 positive, who still film content, you know what I'm saying, yes, they do have to, you know what I'm saying, take more precautions.
Sex. No, I don't think she had it.
Wearing condoms, dealing with a partner who also has HSV2. In my case, the only reason just like I told you, like I said, I'm just texting.
Max just said,
I'm also thinking about my future because I just know, like, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like,
PlaqueBoyMax, get checked, bro. You're sending me too many girls, bro. Go get checked.
Just like you said, you know what I'm saying.
I love you, but goddamn, bro.
Hey, everybody asks me this, and everybody accuses me of this, and it's true because I am a pocket watcher. Because I'm a little alarmed that you're gonna quit because OnlyFans does seem like a free bag. It seems like you might have been making like 6 figures a month, right? Or maybe like close to it. Like you look like you were doing pretty good. So you're down you're down with walking away from 6 figures a month. Are you gonna close your only just allow it to accumulate whatever revenue you still have?
Oh my shit, bro.
I might delete it.
Wow.
Well,
even my Twitter, like, it was to the point where I was just making even more money just offering promotions than just like
chat. The girl wants to come on.
Really?
Danae Davis would like to come on.
Yeah, because it sounds crazy, but a lot of people watch, but they watch Twitter. So they see me on Twitter, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go on my Twitter right now, you see like my videos have like 5 minutes.
A nigga in chat said 6K a month. That's broke boy shit. Wow.
The money is still gonna generate from OnlyFans because that's more so like a porn website where you can just go in there and you know what you're going in there for.
Hey, you know, we could just do ballpark. Would it be safe to say you made
to Twitter? All right, relax,
over
nigga. See, y'all
5 million, 10 million during your career? Because people are looking at you like LeBron. You know, niggas is kind of like, damn, how much did he clean up?
Yo, act like this nigga, bro.
3,000 pounds.
How many? Like, how much money have you, like, approximately 5-10 million from OnlyFans career?
I said close to.
Nice.
Respectable.
Yeah.
I'm more so thinking of just
where
like
I start.
I never looked at
I'm not gonna lie. I don't got no Gucci long dick shit. But my shit's something.
I always wondered. Wait, he's lagging. Act. Do you see him? Or is he lagging for you?
In 3 years?
I do see him. Go ahead, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm lagging?
No, you're good now. You're good. I always wondered, were you ever scared or nervous for your family members to see your?
Definitely. Who the fuck wants their mama to go on social media and somebody can show them dumb dick?
I had to ask, bro.
You dick. And some
Yeah,
people are crazy. Man. It's like that, like, come on, you gotta think about it. I'm Nigerian, so this is already a taboo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to gym.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's just crazy. Like, this is already a taboo. So
let me show y'all. I'm just streaming shit, nigga. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm doing straight D's. Straight glute raises, nigga. Now y'all can hold on. Whoa. Hold on there. Whoa. I was doing a demonstration. These are called Kegels. I'm doing straight Kegels. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing hella of those. I'm entering OnlyFans. It's been a joke, but now I'm dead ass. Now why I'm doing this? The nigga made 5 to 10 mil in 3 years selling cop. Now me, you know, we done made some money, but it took me making a deal with B Diddy. We got to switch up the career, guys. It might be that time.
Many of those women came out to be like, oh no, again, I do think that some women are not, even if they were infected, not saying you did it, they're not going to come out and claim it. But what did you think about that list where they're saying all these people are your victims?
Damn!
Oh, they made a 50.
Damn, yo, see, look at 41.
50. So, I don't know, 50 or 100 list. I've seen numerous girls that I've never even been with or even seen.
Hold on, I'm checking this list.
What about Sexy Red? They got Sexy Red on there.
There's tons of names on there that I never did nothing.
I'm good.
What about Sexy Red?
Me and Sexy Red is cool. Me and Sexy Red is cool. Fuck her.
Okay.
It's cool people. Like, just somebody, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, there's a whole bunch of women they didn't seem with.
Good, because Aiden got a big old crush on Sexy Red, and she was burning. He would be mad. Look at this fool. Look at this nigga.
All right, what about Selena Powell?
Oh, I have I'm doing that shit. Nigga, like, give me something.
Nah, I'm just bugging with you, bro.
No, well, I mean, hey, listen. You know, a lot of people are just looking at the picture, and you know, again, we're gonna have it's word versus word, right? We have your word. You're saying, hey, the last time you were tested for that, you're clear of HSV2. We have a 2023 report, and let me ask you a question. Why didn't you get a updated test in 2024 for HSV2? I know I did say that it's not regular and frequent, but you know, people are just inquiring.
Actually, yeah. So just like as I mentioned before, 2 out of 3 people already have HSV. So as content creators,
why does he keep saying
we usually do not even test for that?
Is there a cure for
because
HSV2?
everybody already has it. And when you're trying to get a full screening, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna pop up on there. It's like, but then, you know what I'm saying, you show your partner, they're like, okay, it's HSV1. Okay. So every time I do get tested now, I just go for a full panel, but I you know what I'm saying, like I get a full panel, my full panels are just clean. The reason I did now is, of course, it's like I said, it's like most content creators, we don't really test for that. Like,
do you feel set up? Because again, you're the person, like I see these headlines, they're like, this guy infected the whole industry. Now, anyone who's a content creator, they're being asked about you. You're being labeled as, you know, it almost seems like some really evil guy who just infected a bunch of women. You know, I know you spoke to Aiden about what you first thought about that, but what do you think about being the face of, like, really the STDs in the OnlyFans community right now?
Very devastating, very disgusting. But of course, just like you said, there's rumors about everybody. They say this about that person.
How do you feel about being
the truth is always gonna come to light. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're always gonna need somebody to blame, somebody to point. I don't mind being that guy, because at the end of the day, just like a man, you know what I'm saying, I can always come up, say if I'm wrong, say if I'm right. I'm not doing this to win justice. Just like I said, she still is.
Oh, I know this guy. He gave a ride my sister to work once. Hey, let me tell you where he really brought your sister, nigga. And let me tell you what your sister really rode on. Are you me, boy? Yo, unpin that. Are you me, boy? Did you just troll and chat about your sister getting drove to work by Gucci third leg? I'll be dead. I'll be dead. And this is why your ass took a first class flight, nigga. You're mad unserious. You just said your sister got picked up by Gucci long. What's wrong with him? Bro, you about to get me mad, bro. Yo, Joel, what?
You know who that could be from? And what was that story?
Yes.
Ants just went flying.
Yes. So this.
Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
So yes. So this actually was a collaboration. With
saying collab. You just put your nuts on her face.
We both did the content. You know what I'm saying? Like we coached it off paperwork.
Should we ambush chat?
She messaged me probably like a week after we made content. She said she wasn't sure how to make money off it. Like she was like that basically she was trying to post it on sites on like OnlyFans or whatever, but it wasn't letting her.
Add her.
So I kind of just like, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of like looking her down and I kind of put it on more sites to make more money. Then I guess she still wasn't making any money. So she told me about the video. She was like, she doesn't want her facing that light. You know what I'm saying? She wants the video deleted. Right now, and mind you, you know, as a content creator, when you sign, you know what I'm saying, model releases, you kind of already like, you know what I'm saying, regulate the work. It's like you have ownership to the work.
Okay.
I still deleted the video. I deleted everything. But then when this came out, because she didn't make the money she wanted, she pretty much wanted to come up with a story. And also I have proof for everything too as well too.
Hey, by the way, Aiden, I know you're going somewhere with it. I'm letting you lead the show, but Adam 22 is also in the industry. He's down to hop on. He could probably vet this a little bit more than me because, you know, I just don't do
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Well,
Deshae
I don't want you to
not
leave
burning,
so
bro.
far. You know, Danae wants to join
Me
and
and
tell her
Deshae
side.
both good.
I understand you don't want to be here for that.
I'm not with her today. I would rather be on her with her tomorrow.
All right, so we'll interview Danae, Ak, and then
He need to prepare a script.
we'll interview Danae right now, and then Ak, you and I will interview both of them tomorrow. I think that you guys, once you have your test results and you want to come back and show Danae and you and me and academics in the world, I think that's what we do.
Let's go.
I think as of right now, we just have to wait on these results to come back. Can you hear me? Tomorrow, then we will add you in. All right, man.
All right, man.
All right, Ak, I'm gonna add Danae in here.
The girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, "Yo, of course I gave it to her."
Right.
If anything, he was gonna be like, "Yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else."
Of course
I
not.
might be a victim. So again, you know, and this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was gonna spin the public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, you know, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here.
Correct.
So
HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful you guys don't understand how
Ain't nothing wrong with a
helped
little
me with my
little
situation.
rocky road.
I just want to express admiration.
a little
I know
Klondike
academics
bar,
may not like
a
what we
little
get,
crunch
but
bar.
you are doing an amazing thing for
Ain't
us.
nothing wrong with that shit.
I don't on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
Not nothing else.
Well, 100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, you know, I don't know, were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I literally can't express my gratitude enough. You guys, like, yeah.
So talk us through, hold on, talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story. For everyone that doesn't know, go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes,
I saw why you ate her ass.
as many people know, Deshae Frost
Would I do it? No.
gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae? So me and Deshae did have sex. Protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you. Right?
Okay.
Deshae, please.
The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023.
Yes!
So he does not have HIV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
But only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
Hey man, so again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February. How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that?
June. It was June? Back in February, me and Deshae did something called a Black History Month 2-man house thing. All right, y'all saying unmute. We'll come back.
The first person I've ever had
saying
sex with
unmute.
that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But it was his job as a person that you lie. You have ran yourself in circles on this stream all night.
Could we go through that portion, because he said you were aware the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th whenever we were laying in bed.
Did you notice it? Did you notice?
Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab.
Wait, so she fucked him even though
The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
Did you what did you think it was? You know, because you know you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
Yeah, like what?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things, you know? I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you can see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements. If I have to...
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Aiden got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, he said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes, I filmed with Gucci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit. And then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets. And then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him. And I agreed. I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets. 3 actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said, "Hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now it's you're noticing some difference." That's your.
That's not exactly. That's not how it went. I literally, whenever because
Y'all is mad weird. Just pay attention to the stream, bro. Stop making fake accounts.
Like, put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
Got it.
So I asked him. I was like, "Hey, I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your.
I do.
I have an ex that had hair on his.
Yes.
So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it.
So that's why,
real.
that's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
On top of that, he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, yeah, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he can have that.
We've seen Gucci Long get work. He definitely one of the biggest.
This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range. She was there. And
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
He had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it. Even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the videos. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, oh my gosh. What the? She even confirmed to me, yeah, that looks like herpes. That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous stars. I met some stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you, I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already? Because we all know how the virus presents.
Just say you remember Lover Cash, right? In fact, be honest with me. Is it Mr. Frost or Mr. Toast? And you don't gotta say this shit in the chat. But
I feel like you're the most vocal person that's out there, and here's the question: why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low. Because I'm still going to be able to work.
Right.
Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
I don't have your trophy, gang.
Mm-hmm. So, basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out. But because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too.
Bro, I'm watching Aiden Ross, nigga, your other daddy. Let me just watch this shit in peace. I did not take your trophy.
Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it.
So
it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is. You're not. By the way, I want to let you know. It's very. I'm gonna let you speak on what you want to speak about. Actually, no, matter of fact, hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Because she seemed mad confident in what she's saying.
About a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, Touch Money V. He does not have herpes either. He called me and he was like, "I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, because that is her story and what she wants to tell. But there were rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was right, because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to HSV2. And at that time, it was to the point where it was like, I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me,
Stop. It's not her.
It is.
And if I'm being honest,
it
has happened. And there are people that they know that it was him. But as far as their careers, they're not willing to jeopardize their reputation. They're not willing to change their career right now. They don't want the hate that's going on, because I'm sure everybody is watching what's going on, how people are talking about me and my
Niggas calling
situation.
Gucci the OnlyFans
These girls
Reaper.
don't want to be publicly humiliated. There are other women that are too afraid to speak up.
Which makes sense, and will fuck their business up too. I don't want to see no bit.
Live stream,
I don't want to see no bit with some
really
middle school
a really
looking.
good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say.
Hold on. What I was gonna say there, that it was actually about to be nuts. I don't. You know how middle schoolers got acne? I was gonna say like some middle schooler face looking, because middle schoolers got acne because they're, you feel me? That's what I was gonna say.
Well, allegedly, no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or Clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in, because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind.
Wow.
But if you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2.
Niggas said every time I boot up stream,
and then
I make my
and then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I would call the place, I did not get an actual.
Okay.
I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
Look at Pin.
Working. Hold on.
Mind you, bro name is Hawk Tour.
Sure.
Respect.
I don't know why this is being crazy.
Bro, y'all niggas be trolling
Someone
my
said,
shit, bro.
can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
No. Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man, because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
Okay.
Wait, who?
I'm not really sure why.
Did she just say Mel?
Hey, so I wanted to, hold
Hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to
24. We see it. Yep. Okay.
Oh, she got receipts.
So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2
Got it.
for both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci,
Nice jacket.
if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. But
How much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than one of these industry standards? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's gonna have to share his results rather than something that could be verified,
Nah, Slay Queen.
or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
Who's guilty, Chad?
My thoughts is he's been literally
Somebody's guilty.
documented as a liar. Like, there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore.
I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth.
I need to.
I know that I
Danae,
from this man.
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that? To that matter, are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Me a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in
time to move on?
a couple months.
I want to move on or keep
plan
watching?
on continuing collabs.
I was kind of
I do
invested,
plan on
but it's
keeping
up to
my
y'all. Run a
OnlyFans
poll.
up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind. Because it has caused some trauma in my life.
So bright.
And I also.
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V. That was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or
Yes.
did you not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling
Academic
people.
so
By the
fat and
time that I
funny.
came in contact with
I know. I was just giving y'all an option.
he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV2 from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell.
I just want to let y'all know, if any niggas dare look up Gucci third leg work, Gucci long dick, if y'all go and look up his work and y'all look extra hard to see if he got herpes, you're gay. I'm letting you know you're gay.
He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay. Literally. He literally ate my ass in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collabed with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my ass.
Got it.
I have the girl that you guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Mel, why did you just eat her ass?
Okay, so basically, I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself, or do you want to say anything? They can hear you. Just a warning.
They don't know who I am, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna. They only know your abbreviation.
Mel, what the?
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, "I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it." So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video. Take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to da-da-da. He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. So he was just like, oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down. He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this that you're talking about. Like, block my number. So I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant, and they've taken my blood. They've taken all my urine samples. They did anal swabs. They did vaginal swabs. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
Wow.
Yeah, they heard everything.
Can we go back to the fact that?
Hey, Danae, you said something on Twitter, so I want to ask how you rationalize it, right? Because Gucci says she might be a victim, she's not my victim. That's his statement. What
So
you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that You said it was
Pray
your
for
fault.
the kid,
and I
man.
think some people
Pray
might
for
be
the
having a
child.
hard time rationalizing what that
Ask
means.
no glurps or
If you're a
or
victim, how
coochies.
could it be your fault, right? So how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in, whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest problem. So I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby star what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner and he was making romantic gestures. So
Did you get his name
things
tatted? I seen a video.
it
Like,
did. It's covered now. Um, but
wait,
it
were
was
you guys
She got his
that
name
much involved that you got his name tatted though? Because how old
um
are you? How old are you?
She's
I
19.
was 19 at the
Oh.
time. I'm 20 now.
Okay.
I turned 20 in March. Like
So if
I
you
found out that I had
tatted his
herpes.
name, if you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were like at
That was a
first
poly or
he was
something.
a
That's
very
what's
sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like,
Wow.
"Whoa, what the fuck?"
was it
It,
that like I know obviously it's
Hey, yo!
sour grapes at this point, but still.
it was just big.
Bro, Ak,
I'm not.
hold on, Ak, you're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No, because no, I gotta ask her why would she get his name tatted 4 days into meeting
Cause
him?
she liked them. They liked each other a lot.
It wasn't even just that. It was all
That's
content.
not normal. That's not
It was.
normal.
It's not normal.
Oh,
I am not in a
shit.
normal predicament. It was also content. He was telling me that he was going to be my content partner. He was telling me that we were going to keep consistently making content. This meeting was not, oh yeah, let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston was because he was going to become one of my romantic, like he was going to be my romantic partner.
Got it.
This was not just
One of his
collaboration.
nuts.
Got it.
And so I got it even right here. The placement is kind of ironic because while we're doing content, they're gonna see, oh yeah, this is his.
Oh, I
Bro,
get it.
yes.
But Ak, basically while she's sucking, it's gonna be like right here.
Calm down, hold on.
No, don't
I'm gonna ask a few devil advocate questions just because situations like this you'll have people thinking like this, right? So someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out, and now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it, and you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys having sex. You know he's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19 and probably ignored safeguards because of the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true. I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking that I just said it was because I was mad, me and him stopped talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not only because of my health situation, but it was man did not make me feel safe.
What does that mean?
So
if you could explain, sorry.
it's been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
Has he
Okay.
hit you or pushed you or shoved you or anything like that?
God.
He has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my friend in the middle of the debate, or the altercation, even though I was frozen. He was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad. Stuff happened that night that I don't necessarily want to get into because I would be bringing another person that does not need to be named in the situation. But my friend heard him threatening my life.
I have a question for you.
Here we go.
Sorry, Danae. Someone asked me to ask you about. There's a threesome that you guys had. Who is the other person involved in that threesome?
Respectfully, I don't want to talk about it because the girl no longer does content and the girl does not need to be addressed. I mean, me and her did have an altercation, and that's all I'm gonna
I
leave it
just
at.
fired,
Is
bro.
that tensions were high that night.
Got you. Okay. But
Your ass.
I
watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which, you know, again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up. They said.
That's good. Nah,
Niggas told me to check his stream, nigga.
Only get in altercations, physical altercations,
The
whenever
fuck?
I feel like I am unsafe.
Okay.
Whenever somebody threatens me, I could take it there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor. I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand, as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle.
Jealousy?
And just went off. I don't really want to talk about this situation.
Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene, he convinces you to come to Houston, you go to Houston with him pretty much the next day, do a couple more scenes, 4 days later you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
That's nuts.
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys have not been messing around for more than like 30 days. It feels like this was like maybe a 2-week thing, right?
I try to get next, nigga. I'm literally seeing it.
That's not the case. No, it was about a month.
Okay.
So basically, we officially stopped talking March 22nd, the day before my birthday. I started getting nightmares and I started feeling really uneasy about this man. I like to say that I'm very spiritual, so if something puts me off and turns me off, I'm kind of off. So me and him were kind of like going back and forth, not really talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him another.
Oh, that's my birthday, April 3rd.
Was never contact me again.
Okay. You said that, but
then hold on. What did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. Would you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Well, I said, you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
don't deserve your name. Some nutty.
Gucci third leg means what? Wait, hold on. What?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian man that told me that that's not what it meant, but it does still have relation to God. But basically I said, like,
bro, this is really crazy, chat.
My collab, the only other man I had sex with raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes. Is this not crazy to y'all?
Collab that I had sex with.
Nigga, yes it is. Shut up, baby.
Can you turn off the live stream in the background, please?
Hey, you still on? Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on stream. You're actually they're all listening to you right now. You want to say something?
People call and telling me that you saying something about me on stream, like worry.
That's not.
I'm saying that you don't have herpes.
That's not wrong. Think it sounds nothing like rage. Rage sounds bad, deep voice and masculine.
Yeah,
something Silky could never do.
Again, you know, I know you also probably have the OnlyFans community who are probably tuned in for this. So I don't want him to think that I'm like, you know, trying to ask questions to f you up. But I want to ask questions that, you know, that you're not going to see responses to this on Twitter.
Chat, no, we didn't,
here. Some people are going to be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to, because
chat, no, we didn't. Bro, shut the f
you know,
up,
obviously,
bro.
If you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right? And you mentioned other people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this be a civil case. I don't want his money. I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a sex offender. I want this man in jail. what he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he has done definitely to me, deserves to be in jail.
What the?
And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again. It's like this case with the guy that got prosecuted and
Jail
murdered
nutty.
for a murder he didn't even commit. I know
I'm using the bathroom.
that
Y'all
there
being so
was
weird now,
large
bro.
risk
Y'all
that
think
I
this shit's a joke, bro.
didn't
My
have
life is
enough.
scary as
All
fuck.
I had
Y'all
was the
weird
video
as fuck. I'm about to make a call. I'll be back in 10
All
seconds.
I had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win.
Wait, Gucci Lawn?
I
I
know.
agree.
So, or at least try to contact him.
No.
Are you thinking about doing that or no?
Yes, for sure. For sure. Especially after this live stream. Especially after this one.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to
What
go
do you think
deep.
he was gonna say tonight?
What
Because
a
obviously
funny nigga.
this was the first time he was gonna speak.
What
Do you
a funny
think
nigga. Only 10 seconds?
In
Okay.
any part of your mind, did you think he was gonna admit it, maybe issue an apology, or do you think he was gonna kind of like gaslight and just be like, "Yo, he a victim, not my victim"? You thought it was.
Well, that was even, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised the freak out of me. I'm not going to hold you.
Gucci fuck
As
Yuri?
far as
First of all,
saying
that's
that he
my
has
friend, and no, he
HSV1
didn't.
but not HSV2,
So-
oh, you are creative.
Yeah, shame.
What else? Him saying that I'm not his victim rubs me a bit weird. I didn't expect him to really name drop or really address me at all. I thought he was going to address the things like the rape allegations that are pinned against him, the allegations of him faking his test results, all that other stuff. I didn't think that he was actually going to talk about me because he knows what he did. But
Do you think he ruined your life?
no. As far as ruined it, he did drastically change my life. He did cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional instability, and a lot of things going on. But I personally don't feel like anybody's life can be ruined from having herpes. Herpes is definitely lifelong.
What?
I asked that because I watched the videos of you being so emotional and crying, and I watched your vlog, and I was just like, again, I feel like there's maybe other women who are, for whatever they're thinking about their career, they're like, oh, I'm going to be quiet. And for you, just emotionally, you couldn't be quiet because you felt it was affecting you just mentally and maybe even physically as well, that you felt you had to speak out. So where you were.
It definitely affected me.
Chat. Nobody says retards in my chat.
Ruined my life.
She don't cut it, you
Primarily
weirdos.
because it has taught me to be healthy. It's taught me to establish my life. It has taught me to be more safe. It has made me get more educated on several different STDs. And I honestly believe that whenever you contract a virus like this or any virus,
That shit's so
lagging.
weird,
We
chat.
good,
Y'all
we
being
good.
weird.
literally free yourself from burdens,
My life, you
mental
can say it.
burdens, physical burdens by just having optimism. And I feel like now that I have optimism,
This is what the dick do to you. Can y'all? Yo,
I don't feel like he ruined my life. Did I feel like he ruined my life whenever
man,
it first
oh, man.
happened? Yes.
Is this
Now,
the first? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
this
No, I was going to ask, was this the first STD you've ever contracted?
no.
Okay. But the first incurable.
Damn, bitch.
Yes.
Okay. What did you think about him saying that he quits? He says after his test come back, he's putting his jersey into the rafters and he's quitting the or OnlyFans game. And he says he might even delete his channel.
Collecting them hoes
So,
like
I'm
Infinity
guessing he has
Stones. It's
videos
like
with you and him.
Pokemon
He might
badges.
delete those. I don't know if that'll give you some type of mental peace.
So
You
y'all
ended-
don't think it's a little
You ended?
suspicious? Not fishy at all. This man his career was completely fine before these allegations came out, and then now that things are out about him,
Promote a condom.
Well, I thought it was a joke when he told me he was promoting a crypto
Guys, stay
NFT with
safe.
condoms.
Wrap
That's
up
the craziest thing. That means
don't
he's.
fuck
And look, I'm not.
everybody.
I'm not
Me,
fucking
both.
trying to. But that's crazy. Like NFT for condom promotion is crazy.
Yo, Aiden, stop playing.
I'm being for. Why are you not like, bro? That's crazy, bro.
now you want to use condoms. Now you want to promote condoms, babe. Crazy. Hey.
But look, one thing I do think that's a bit sus on Gucci's end, because I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I think like you're coming in here with the facts. I would have loved to have seen you guys on the same panel together. Tomorrow he wants to
I
do.
would have loved to do it too.
Tomorrow he's going to show the
shit.
results live on stream with me and
Oh,
Ak. I hope that you come and do that tomorrow. I just don't really. I don't know.
Why he ducking the call with her, but
listen,
she not?
This is what I believe. Right?
Nudicing.
I believe that
that's interesting.
Gucci might have it, but he's in denial that he gave it to her. Right? So, in a way to cope, it's like saying, hey, if I got it, and he probably, one thing, and that's why when I was asking him questions, he wasn't that clear on, even though he said, oh, we get tested every 2 weeks, but then he said, well, I had outdated tests. So he probably didn't know when he contracted it. And I think it's probably a better coping mechanism to be like, well, if you have it, you gave it to me, rather than you've been having it but neglecting your health, so you've been giving it to people, right? And I think the timing of the oh, I quit or I'm retiring, like, come on, bro. This nigga think he's like LeBron, like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? You know, I don't think this would have happened if you didn't speak out. And one thing I've realized about the OnlyFans like game is like, it seems more of a hustle more than a profession, because it feels like people are in it for the quick buck, as opposed to realizing that, hey, this is supposed to be a community like the porn community is, at least LA porn community, where like, hey, if you know, half of these chicks, and again, I don't hate OnlyFans models at all, really. It's just that half of these chicks are random rappers and athletes who are everybody, right? It's kind of unsafe. So like something like this is bound to happen. I think you're going to be the poster child, and he's going to be the poster child for people to realize that, yeah, for the quick buck you made, you might, you know, like, again, you're 20 years old and you've contracted something that you can never get rid of. You're going to have to be coping with it, right? And, you know, it's put like a microscope on that. It's put a microscope on that industry that hopefully, you know, there's some changes that happen. If you ask me.
And that was literally the intention. I didn't want to hear another person come out and say, yeah, I got herpes from Gucci Third Leg. I got herpes from a collab. I feel like just because it is so prevalent in the population does not mean that a star should have herpes and not disclose to their partner or their collaboration that they don't have it. Respectfully, I feel like morally, if you have come in contact with any kind of disease, disclosing is the most important thing to do. Let that person know that there's a risk of you contracting something with having sex. You know, but a lot of people aren't comfortable. A lot of people aren't ready for rejection. A lot of people aren't, because I know women and models that have contracted HSV in the industry that it wasn't from Gucci. It was from whenever they first started 6 years ago, 10 years ago. And they just don't know who it was because they might have had a,
unless we got any more crazy bangers,
or they a couple people that day. You know,
I want to ask you a question. For someone that wants to know if they have HSV2 or not, what's the correct way of doing it and also proving to the world that they don't have it?
This is sex, eh?
So honestly, it's none
listen
of the
up, boys. Y'all need
business,
this.
First off, it's none of anybody's business other than the person that you are going to be having sex with. Just to make that clear. But as far as figuring out if you have HSV or herpes in general, honestly, everybody has the gene. Everybody has it in their system. It's just whether or not it's activated. As you can see, whenever I showed my result, there was a number on that green box that I had. It said less than 0.9. That means yes, it's in my system. No, it's not active. No, I cannot give it to anybody. No, I will not receive an outbreak. If you have HSV 1 or 2 and you're not experiencing symptoms, honestly, healthcare providers do not suggest that you go get tested because you could scare yourself. You could scare yourself into thinking that you have something and that you're going to have to deal with something lifelong that will probably never come up and never be contagious ever in your life. As far as getting tested, I feel like you should get tested if you have symptoms. If you have something like an outbreak, if you have discomfort, if you have itchiness, if there are symptoms, go get tested. But if not, I mean, herpes is literally something that isn't life-threatening for real.
So it's overrated, basically.
Of course, the stigma is way too high. People think that you're dirty just because you have herpes. I literally know somebody personally that caught herpes their first body. The first time they ever had sex was the first time they ever contributed, whatever the I don't know how
Contracted.
to say that,
Contracted.
there it is. I do know how to say that, but it just didn't come to mind. Contracted it without having multiple sex partners. It was the first time they were deceived. Things like this is sexual assault. It's sexual violence.
If you do
real.
if you do decide to keep doing your OnlyFans and keep having sex on OnlyFans, are you? I'm obviously they're gonna know, but I'm saying, are you gonna be using protection now? Are you not gonna be using protection? What does your future content look like?
So my future
good
content
question.
is really gonna kind of
Don't tell us you're doing. Get ready
be
with
solo
me.
content. I haven't necessarily been into the whole collaboration. If I do post
You know,
a porno or
OnlyFans hoes
anything
love
like that,
turning
it's
to
going
vloggers.
to be
Mentally.
like a romantic partner, somebody that
trying
I'm
to see
actually
that sorry
involved
shit,
with.
bitch.
Again, after I caught HSV, I started to respect myself more, if I'm being completely honest. I stopped having just random ass sex as often as I would before.
Is that? I don't mean to cut you, but is that also like maybe, for the young girls who are watching you? You said after you caught this STD doing OnlyFans, you started to respect yourself a bit more. Do you think that that's part of, because again, this whole collab thing, and really what I think is that I think if homie got it, he probably was collabing with smaller creators, knowing that maybe I don't have the leverage of saying certain or asking him for certain, and y'all are just thinking about the collab opportunity, right? So like, that gotta be a bold move to know you got a big ass bump on your shit and be like, we still doing this and we filming it in 4K, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of predators.
Y'all know what
go for
time
people
it is.
that don't have a lot of knowledge, don't have a lot of experience, and go for people that won't necessarily catch on.
Danae, Rob Suno, they say that you had a previous relationship with, I don't know what that is right now. Were you guys having, I don't want to get involved in your guys' private life, but is that somebody that, did you know at the time that you had HSV2 when you were with that person?
He knows that I have HSV, but I don't feel like it's anybody's business whether or not I had sex with him or not.
True. So, fair enough. Yeah, it's your guys' own relationship. I agree. But he knew it.
Rob Suno?
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I've met in person, even if we didn't have a sexual relationship or not, know that I have HSV too. It's not a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, so again, Gucci third leg. Yeah, the name is so crazy. So Gucci third leg says he's gonna present his results on stream tomorrow. If he is indeed,
bro, you can just Gucci.
Will you give him and also, by the way, he says he is flirting with the idea of pursuing legal action because you essentially have labeled him as someone that has an STD that's passed it out. I don't know if that's what's nudging him to retire, but he's saying he's contemplating, once his results is in, pursuing some legal action about how you've spoken about him.
Top 5 streamer lagging.
I mean, that's fine if he wants to take legal action.
That's not my fault, bro.
I'm not.
Tell Banks to up our Wi-Fi and routers.
I'm not at all scared of that. He can do whatever he needs to do to prove his case.
Yeah.
I won't apologize because
interview almost over,
I came face to face with
but,
exactly
bro,
what
they keep
affected
dropping
me.
good information.
Infected
like
me. I'm not.
What y'all think, bro?
Even if he does,
out of everything we've seen today, who guilty? Is Gucci guilty or innocent? And do he got herpes?
big amount of time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind.
Nigga said don't care. So why the are you?
Wait, so you're saying that if he were to actually have HSV2, but he was on medication, it won't show up in a blood test?
If he was on medication for a prolonged period of time and he was undergoing treatment to make sure it's undetectable, yes, he could come up with a negative result. That happens. It's the same with HIV. You could be diagnosed with HIV 1 year and then 2 years later it's undetectable.
And how do you do that?
Medication.
Treatment. Gotcha.
Hey, by the way, does it make, because once all of this happened, and I'm wondering how you feel as a person. Like I really want to know like your reaction to, like I seen one of my friends, Silky, like he's like, yo, she DM me, like, but he's like, yo, I dodged the bullet. I see there was a little D, pause on that by the way. He came out, he said, yo, I only took a picture with her. Like people are almost treating you like, yo, they have to speak up to say they never had sex with you, or if they did was way before. Does that make you feel a little bit hurt that people are speaking about you like, you know, like they wouldn't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole, or oh, I'm glad nothing happened, like they dodged a bullet, like they're speaking about you like that?
I really can put myself in other people's shoes. As far as Silky goes, I DM'd him after I saw the clip of him showing that he dodged a bullet. I literally, my management told me to hit him up to see if I could go on stream. I've been on several streams, time and time again with Kai Cenat, Deshae Frost, V Boogie, all them people. Like, I've been on streams. I was just trying to see if I could go on a stream. Yes, he's an attractive man, but again, after I caught HSV, I slowed the down. As far as
You fuck Kai?
no.
So hold on, you're saying as soon as you got HSV2 and you knew that, that's when you were like, all right, I'm gonna take a step back and stop basically having sex so easily. It's not. It's you kind of like, I guess you could say you kind of like matured in your sexual life. It's like when you caught it, you kind of had like a reality check.
110%.
Yo,
and I feel like
what's wrong with
like
that?
that's like a sign again to get into spirituality. It's a sign from divine to me that it was time to slow down, because even though I'm saying respect myself, OnlyFans models doing OnlyFans right now, it's not that they don't respect themselves. Mind you, like Academic said, it's a hustle. For me, it's rooted in things far more deeper than just
You
a
want
hustle.
that third leg?
So for
Calm
me,
down,
it was
gang.
me disrespecting myself in a way, and I
You're
had
going
to
above and
heal from
beyond,
that trauma.
bro. Calm
I had
down,
to
bro.
self-explore, and I had to get to the root of things. But I definitely the fuck
Each
down.
of you went down the realm of you know, religion or spirituality. You know, it felt like it was an awakening moment for you. Have you, you know, got into, you know, church, reading the Bible? Like, what have you been doing?
So I actually did buy my first Bible 2 months ago. Did I get through the whole thing? Gonna be honest, no. I've kind of always been on the border of religious and not. My mom was atheist, my dad was Christian, so you could only imagine what kind of household I was brought up in. I really started my spiritual journey whenever I was 15
Chad,
after
what we
some
thinking?
things happened to me. And from there, I feel like I've just gotten closer and closer with first myself and Most High. And I honestly think that whenever I caught herpes, it was a time where it was just like, I was so excited for how much money that I was bringing in, especially after the Deshae Frost show and everything like that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, money's looking great. Let me keep going. And then God was like, wait, it's time to slow down with the, because you just wild out right before you got all these blessings. And in order to keep this thing going, in order to
All right,
use
boys,
your
it might
energy
be
in
that
the best
time to
ways
move
possible,
on.
I have to give you a wake up call, you know. And that was.
I
that.
might gotta
I
move
know
on
this is
from
kind of a
these.
personal question, but I'm curious, and the reason why I'm curious, it's a two-pointer. How many bodies did you have before you caught, and then how many do you
hold
have
on. I
after?
gotta hear
And I
this.
just want to see where you're at with your sex life. And it's just anybody that also
This
is
is a
worried
good
about
quality
HSV2, and also you doing
Let's
this.
take
You're doing this
over
for
100.
the
My
women
line
out
is
there,
100.
even men out there. So how many bodies would you approximate that you had before and then after you were contracted?
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. Okay.
And 19?
I am now at 58. So
And 19?
during the time, and listen,
40,
listen.
bro, she spawned in as an adult
After
with
Gucci,
44
right?
bodies.
Before I found out that I had herpes, I wilded the out. Okay.
Holy
After
fucking
Gucci,
camole.
I caught. Let me go back.
Jeez Louise.
Wait,
Louis
hold
Mama.
on. By the way, while the just for content, or you were just having fun,
That
having sex
nutty.
with random men?
I was literally like just having like protected
Max, do not talk. Are you
this
dumb, nigga?
flings, you know, and I
Y'all
was
niggas
very
are
safe.
stupid,
Like
bro.
the only
And she's
time that I
19.
was careless was with Gucci. As far as everybody else, people that weren't stars, I was overly conscious of everything that I was doing. You know, condoms for head and sex. Not only that, I wouldn't even have sex like for real. Like it might have been like, oh yeah,
Stop
suck
it.
your
You
dick
did
with.
not suck the Shea Frost dick with a condom. Stop it, Cap.
I had sex with Deshae Frost before I Gucci.
No, I know.
And,
What? Remember, because you said you gave Deshae Frost oral sex in June.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the spree that I had.
They
Spree
said
was
Will
already
Chamberlain.
by the time I had oral sex with Deshae.
Got it.
But, yeah, but
By the way, just trying to fact check here. I know you clearly pinpointed to the Gucci situation, but you did mention 44 guys before him or including him. How many men did you have sex with? Because you said it was in February, January, and February. Did you know?
I didn't wild out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes.
Trent,
So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men?
So
Trent.
I look at your face is like, ugh. The niggas.
Nah, it was just. I'm not good at math. Hold on, I gotta use my calculator.
What?
I'm not good at math.
Okay, use your calculator. Let's see where we're at.
Before I stopped, it was literally.
I'm not gonna lie, this adding up.
7.
Did you just pop out a calculator for
So you had 7 before you completely were like, fuck this. I'm out. Like I'm out of the sex game. Like I'm a like be on some different shit. 7.
In a short amount of time, like mind you, it was literally like a week.
Okay.
Where I already had lesions, like I already experienced my lesions and everything. Like I didn't know what it was. I was still testing negative for herpes and everything. The lesions already presented themselves prior to me having sex with these people.
So
you said 7 different you said 7 different bodies in 1 week, right?
By the way, wow. You know what I'd called OnlyFans
that's a
hustle for most people
that's
is that
in a week.
Put it like this, right? And I don't want to pocket watch or anything, but I could I always pocket watch, but still I would imagine you said you're taking care of your family. Like this is like a career, right? I feel like a lot of people don't treat OnlyFans like even the low level star treats. For example, and the reason why I was saying about OnlyFans women is that if I know having sex with other male creators, right, is my job, I wouldn't jeopardize to go outside that circle to random people, fly out here, go this rapper, this and third, knowing that, like, look what happened to you. Not saying obviously that happened.
Why I'm saying gay son or thought daughter
creator, but it could just end your whole or not end your whole shit, but like just kind of change the trajectory of your life. And I think those people, and I'm even speaking about Gucci. I'm pretty sure he was just slanging cock everywhere. Like I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if he does have it, he didn't contract it from maybe a female creator. He maybe called a chick on South Beach and just dicked her down and called it. He was probably every chick raw. You get what I'm saying? And that's the hustle part.
I've been told y'all, bro.
When I know a lot of sex workers, that are on OnlyFans that they almost do like some cognitive dissonance in terms of how they look at OnlyFans, and because of that, there's a breakdown where you don't take it as serious, or you don't think that you need to have these necessary safeguards to make sure such a thing that we're talking about today doesn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So, again, I do think this is very important because I hope the industry acknowledges this and like makes necessary changes. Because like I look at you, you're 20 years old and you basically say your trajectory of your life, like you're literally saying you almost regret it, right? Like obviously not regret making the money, but you regret these circumstances that led to this moment, right?
Well, that's part of life. And look, the person you are today is you had to have gone through what you have gone through, and you've learned a lot. And I think that's good. I think everything happens for a reason, right? You said you picked up a Bible and now you're understanding what you got to do now and all this stuff. So I think you've learned a lot, and maybe this is the correct path for you.
Hey, your future romantic partner.
But there's a lot of cutting down.
How would you? I know you're very young. You're probably not there yet.
In the chat.
But and maybe you haven't even thought about this. But like, how would you explain this to your future romantic partner of how you came to this point, right? Like that person's probably gonna love you. But they're probably going to want to understand the decisions that led you to that point, and that the fact that they would be, they're going to have to cope with the fact that you have herpes. Like, have you thought about that or no?
All right.
I have thought about.
I don't know what they talking about now, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we will get the finale. Do he got herpes or do he not? Now run a poll. I'm curious, bro. Run that poll. Is he innocent or is he guilty? Nigga said no. Bro, we've been watching this shit for 2 hours. Trust, we're good, bro. I think we have a good idea of what's going on. Run that poll. Is he innocent or is he guilty? He got a fake test. After hearing her, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This shit pretty obvious to me. But at the same time, you never know. Nigga, young boy got herpes. You good, bro? Why are you telling me I know I'm good? What the f? And either way, that do not make me good. You just said young boy's good, so you good. What? No, he's not good. Guys, now I am 100% good. Y'all saw the footage. We all saw the footage. It's clear that, I'm not involved in this situation. I'm not involved in this situation. So we're good. We're good over here, guys. We got to just continue with our lives. We're good.